Hey, this is Judah Mantell from SceneForge Studio, and this video is going to act as a sort of primer for the new stage mode UI. What that means is the previous tutorials that were made had the old stage mode UI, and while that is still fully functional, it's important for you to understand the differences between the current version and what was there previously. So this video will go over what's where and how it works, so you can just continue watching the old ones, which are still just as accurate, but with things rearranged on screen a little bit. So let's jump right in. So stage mode, as you can see, has been redesigned from the previous videos, and let's walk through the changes right now. Basically everything on the left is exactly as it was, so we have the properties panel and the hierarchy. Now moving on to the left is where things actually start differing significantly. So let's walk through the changes from top down. We have the create menu, which is how you can create lights, cameras, primitives, stand-ins, whatever. So you can just click objects, add them in. Or let's bring in a stand-in just for example, like that. And you can see the properties panel and hierarchy get updated to reflect these changes accordingly. When you have an object selected, you can control the transform gizmos by using these little options in the floating panel over here. So you can control the position, rotation, and scale of the object using these little controls, as well as switch between global and local space with this little switcher right here. Next, we have the import menu, which will allow you to import materials, models, or open up the Sketchfab browser, which is covered in another video. Next, we have the library tab. Now, previously, this was an option that is kind of stuck to the side of the screen. Now it's a floating window. It works exactly the same as before. You can click on an object to bind it to your cursor, then click again to bring it into the 3D world. So you can position this wherever you want. I'm going to leave it right here for now. Next, we have the visuals options. Again, this was a menu that was previously bound to the side of the screen. Now it's a movable window that you can put anywhere you want on your screen, making it even more customizable than before. Now the rest of these options were previously up at the top, but walking through these now, you can see we have the grid settings, which allow you to operate things on the grid and change the way it works. You have the ruler tool, which can be used for measuring distances. You can open up the camera viewfinder, which is not showing much right now. You can change what editor effects are currently active, such as post-processing, clouds, fog, and so on. And then, of course, we have undo and redo. And that is a very brief overview of what has changed. Those are really the main differences. So anytime you see me mention or show something from the object library panel, all you have to do is open up this menu and you'll see it here. And of course, anytime I mention the visuals tab, you can just open up the visuals menu over here and work from there. So all those settings are exactly the same. They're just changed where they are on screen. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.